Alright, everyone, we are back with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Joel, your chief host of the show, and joining me, as always, is none other than our co host, Noble.
Toast!
Toast is good. I had some phenoms today to start it off. Unless, of course, you are literally becoming the part where you do become toast, then that's a whole different story.
No. I'm just trying to be random.
See, I was trying to play a bit along too. Well, that's all good. Anyway, joining us today, we have Avira.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am back. Candy Corn Doggo. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, wherever you might be on this planet. And yeah, we didn't have a show last week, but the week before that was Halloween, which we have been talking about for a while. And just hope that everyone coming back, tuning in right now. I hope you guys had an awesome Halloween. I know it's a little late, but yeah, that's all right.
Oh no,
Hope
no. We
it all
remarked
went
on our
well.
own. We did remark on our own Halloween experiences or lack thereof down here.
Okay. Yeah, I know, like in the
Well,
land down under, it's not super popular. That's more of like an American culture thing, but I think it's been globally sort of um, proliferating throughout the world, probably.
yes, I know.
It's
Like,
very big in
here's
America.
the thing. Like Halloween stuff has been everywhere on the in the supermarkets, the shops, and all that. You see all the Halloween merch, but when it comes to walking out
Hmm.
on the streets. Nah, turns out this year I ended up getting all the chocolates that I bought for myself and my household. No door knockers, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah, alas, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Suffice it to say, COVID killed Halloween. Suffice it.
They killed a lot of things, including people and
Yeah,
dreams.
yeah, we will get to that though. Also, we will have a late arrival of sorts, a couple of thereof. But to start things off, we would like to show a couple of things of the week, including an AI, including what stuff that AI has gotten up to, or what you can do with AI. It's insane.
You mean the random
It's
nonsense that people like to piss out onto the internet?
Oh yes, whatever you want to call it, slop farms, whatever, wholesome farms, anything. And I was sent, courtesy of Avira, a couple of
You're welcome.
Disney movie trailers that are a lot based on the real events in the furry community.
Just a forewarning, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not make these. A computer did. So just the scary thing is just how well animated it is. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
No, not to mention just how well the AI seems to have followed the knowledge of whatever you made out of it, the prompts and all that.
Yeah, yeah, like it totally knows like what happened,
Yes.
and oh my goodness.
So again, suffice to say, I do feel I want to share this, but I do apologize for cursing your eyes, your screens with this. Fair warning. Luckily, those in the audio version will not have to worry about too much about this. So therefore,
Oh, sound. No sound.
oh right. It says damn it. I really wish they had shared the audio as well, but they actually said on the thing it says pizza's here. We'll just make our own toppings.
Wait, there was no sound in that video. Try
Oh,
that again.
there is sound. There is sound. Just the streamer just decided not to play. Oh wait, hang on, no, frick. They decided
It's
not to play
always the
the.
settings.
Yes, yeah. Wait, it's just yeah, it's always the settings. But rest assured, there was audio, and they did say, pizza's here. I still can't get over the fact that it generates audio in it too.
Right. So for those who are listening, this is basically a Pixar trailer generated by Sora, and it's relating to the Pizza Cum incident that happened a couple years ago. I believe this is the MFF, right?
This was one of
Was it
the
MFF?
no, not MFF. It was a Las Vegas Fur Convention, I believe.
Oh, okay.
VLFC.
Right. So in the trailer, you have this green furry come in with a pizza pie. He's like, "All right, guys, we got the pizza." And they're like, "What? No toppings?" He's like, "We can make our own toppings." And then it proceeds to splurge some white goo on top of the pizza. And then at the end of the video, they leave it out in the freaking hallway, which is exactly what happened at the convention when all these degenerate furs decided to come on a pizza for shits and giggles, and then left that out for the staff to clean up.
Oh yes, oops, he's great. He's he's crashed out, but I still cannot believe like just how to the letter the Sora was able to follow the prompt and generate it based on the Disney style. It is just insane. And to top it all off, top it all off with a lot of voice works. Okay, there we go. Instant movie trailer. Oh, a little comment here. Her Chuckle says, "Is there one where a rat cooks a pizza and leaves it in a corridor?"
Oh, sorry
Oh,
about that.
I mean, I don't
System
know.
crashed. Sorry about that, guys.
But you
But yes,
absolutely
this
can.
trailer
Yeah, generate one.
perfectly replicated anything.
Yes.
I want to try to play
Someone
it
likes.
again, just like with sound this time, because just give it a shot.
All right, yeah, we'll just stay muted, but I think we can definitely do it. I'll stay muted for my own end. Let's see what I can do for you. Just a second. All right, Vivaldi.
Because there's this and another one which I think all furries will recognize.
All right, let me see what I can do for you. Yeah, screen share settings are a bit weird when it comes to Windows, but I'll see what I can do. All right, here we go. Mouth shut. All right. Okie dokie.
Pizza's here!
Aw, but we ordered extra toppings.
Well then, we'll just make our own. Disney Pixar's Hallway Pizza, coming this summer. Pizza's here!
That's so gnarly.
I know. Like, they even did that, and they got the trailer voice in as well.
Yeah, like the announcer. Oh my goodness! Like, and that looks like a trailer. The animation is, not 100% there, but god damn it, man! Like that is pretty darn good, animation-wise. Cursed in other ways.
But
I
you
can't
could
wait
also...
for Greenpeace. Sorry, I really can't wait for Greenpeace to start making posts about how we shouldn't be wasting our time with AI slop like this.
Oh, did they?
But
Did
then where's
Greenpeace
all the
actually?
fun?
Did Greenpeace actually complain about AI this time? Like,
No,
publicly?
but I'm waiting for them to do it.
I mean, look, an NGO, like, using AI would be the least of the complaints that an NGO has. But, but that's a whole another story of another time. I think we know exactly how to push their buttons.
Well, hasn't PETA been using AI to like promote their cause, making these like weird videos of anthropomorphic animals getting hurt and eaten and stuff like that?
They've been doing a lot of the whole cursed fan, art. They seem to have like hired artists sort of thing rather than use AI.
All right, I'm
That's
back.
good.
They're not that.
Oh,
savvy,
hey,
but
Gail, welcome back.
Hey, sorry. I thought Pop Out had to do something. I mean, I thought I was doing a couple of things, but I'm back.
Well,
yes, I'm glad to be in the podcast. Huh?
Yeah, sorry for not introducing you proper, but I guess here we are.
Oh, yes. I'm just happy to talk a lot of shit for one.
That's okay. But as we know, we were talking about a couple of crazy little developments with AI that that Sora 2 has been able to produce whatever crazy thing you can come up with, and it's insane.
Oh, good lord. Yeah.
It is extremely impressive. Probably one of the reasons it's so impressive is because it's not just a movie theater generator. Like it can generate pretty much any video or you can think of, like a scene you can think of. That's less than 10 seconds long, thereabouts.
Yeah, and it does
My
so
goodness.
in the style that you want it in, or whatever, like any piece of popular art media. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah.
literally.
Any style you want. You can add dialogue. You can add music. You can make it do anything.
Yeah.
So that was one
Well-
thing, and I'm sure a lot of furries remember a very classic viral video back in the day, which was on YouTube for the longest time. And I think that one's okay to play, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna trigger furry PTSD, but in a Pixar sense.
Yes, let's
Alright.
do it. Let's see what a fox in the stable would look like in Pixar.
You got it. You got
Oh,
it. All
Jesus
right, just
Christ.
hand sounds off because I'm gonna be doing
Fair
the
warning.
whole goofy audio share.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Jeez.
You've never met a fox before, have you?
Not one that smiles like that.
Guess we're both new to this.
Then we'll figure
Oh,
it out
good lord.
together.
I'd like that.
Disney and Pixar present.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I wonder when Disney's going to start
Disney and
trying to sue
Pixar.
people over this.
Well, didn't that look like Nick Wilde? Like really
yeah.
close, right? That's probably where they got the reference from.
That'd be
Yeah,
my
and
guess.
a whole lot of those classical horse movies that I think. Oh no, I can't
Spirit.
remember what they were called.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Spirit was good.
Yeah,
You
Spirit,
know-
that's the one. I totally forgot
Yeah.
about that one.
You do know, I mean, another catch is that, I mean, you and I both know is, we're furries, right? And that alone should be a dead giveaway that eventually there's going to be a Sora that people are going to use to create porn.
Alas,
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
most of those AIs have so many safeguards that you can't easily do such a thing. And
Oh,
even
yes. But what I'm saying is that eventually there is going to be, let's say, like some AI specifically tailored for that kind of stuff.
then, yeah, right, like
You can
one
only-
that's completely uncensored, but but those are kind of a bit tricky to get a hold of.
I mean, well, yes, for a whole lot of reasons too. I mean,
Oh.
this is a piece of porn. But then again, as well too. I mean, like there are some which do exist, for that kind of stuff. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if AI did not allow not safe for work contact, period, then there would be no point to it all, right?
Well, that's not really the main issue. The thing is, because the technology exists to be able to generate literally anything you can possibly imagine, of course, there's going to be entrepreneurs out there who'll be like, all right, fine, let me just make a porn generator. You can generate anything you want, and then he'll make a lot of money from that. So long as they have access to the technology or like the model that can be used to generate that. If they have, a copy of the code or something, they can modify it and do whatever. So of course,
I mean,
that's going to be out there everywhere. I'm sure within the next year or so, it's going to be everywhere too. It kind of already is now. Like I'm able to generate, not safe for work images,
yeah, I mean,
depending on the context.
well, yeah, that's images too. Even role playing too. I mean, I recommend Grok. Grok allows not safe for work. Role plays. Let's be honest. Boombox
Yeah.
here says that he wants an AI Team America more puppet section.
Okay.
No,
Nice.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
anything
no,
you
no,
can
no, 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 no.
Bro, I'm
Alright,
lightheaded.
Another live comment here as well, Hershackle. Someone should store up some Pixar-style furry force.
Oh my goodness! Yes,
Oh,
that's a good
no.
idea. That's a good idea. Dude,
Guys,
go for it.
Yeah.
Like, if you remember right, that was like an old cartoon of with some notorious furry figures in it, and just dude,
Yes.
that would just
Well,
suit it, if
yeah,
I'm being
about-
really
I
honest.
believe it was made by Flash Gits, right?
Oh, quite literally. I mean,
Mhm.
for one,
think
Flash Gits, they're not. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna shy away from Sora or Meat Canyon. And even better too, I got myself a bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Whiskey, and I'm not afraid to start drinking.
Ah, delicious.
Hell yeah! Cheers.
So get a few shots in you, and then put in some prompts to some wacky AI and see what the fuck you generate. That'll be totally
mean,
bonkers.
I just got myself a mouthful of whiskey, so that's a good start.
Fun.
Delicious.
All right.
Scrumptious.
Hell yeah.
So, we've got some other things that I do want to show you that I did have planned for to share with you last week, and I think now that this is happening, we were a bit late on the uptake on this. But what I wanted to share with you would have been the picture of the week for last week. 100%. Take a look at this.
Oh, what's this? Degenerates against fascism. Okay, here we go.
What in the
What
fuck
is
is this shit?
Right. Furries and degenerates
From
plan a
Archie.
march on Portland Ice headquarters.
Of course it's
Furries,
Portland.
Kinksters, all degenerates and our supporters are welcome. March and protest to the Ice Building. November 9th, 2 p.m.
Oh my god.
No.
You know, they're going to
Lord.
stand out so much they'll be very easy targets.
Yeah, I mean, you go around like that as a fucking fetish. I mean, you're just treating protesting like a fetish.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
my
that's
god.
where this loses me. Like, where's the connection? We have the tranny flag. We have some people dressed up in leather gear, pup hoods, and they're obvious kinksters against what? ICE? Are they protesting American domestic policy, or like why?
Right,
Where's
are
the
they
connection with
protesting,
this?
national security? Are they protesting? What are they here?
Oh my
Or
god.
what's the question here? Are they, what's the sign? Hate will not make us great. Hate what?
Yeah, why do they call it fascism though? I mean, they're it's just the border law. Like, we don't want invaders crossing over illegally. Where's the fascism? See, that's what's
Yeah.
wrong with these people. They're dressing up in their leather and their latex and pup hoods and waving the tranny flag and being like, "Yeah, we don't like ICE." What the fuck?
But
You lost
yeah,
me.
but
What is
but then again, yeah, hey Vera. These things that they're using over here too, that's something to be, something for like a one-on-one pleasure rather than just like a political thing. Because if I mean, I'm sorry, but no one is going to take you seriously when you're wearing fetish gear in
No.
like a Congress.
Dude, this looks fake. This looks really fake.
No.
What is this? I mean,
Hang on. I always thought the politics behind this particular event was they were protesting the deportation of people who were originally imported, who migrated to the US legally, but then were later deported.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't think that's it. I think they're just against ICE in general because they don't like it.
Yeah,
Well,
because
here's a
at
question.
least-
Where were these useless twats when Australia was turning around and deporting citizens from New Zealand?
Oh yeah, look at that. Where were they?
Well,
Right.
because they're white. They're white people. They don't care.
Okay.
That's why.
So, this is the thing. Now, apparently, this is very much a real thing. And what I'm about to share with you is the footage of a march that this actually happened. This is that poster you saw is a real promotional product. It's real.
So they actually did go out and they did do
They
this.
did.
Okay.
Oh my good lord.
Degenerates against fascism.
Huh?
Pause off. Stop
Okay.
kidnapping our neighbors. Tear gas
Oh
makes me
my
horny. Pride is protest.
Ah!
Yeah.
Scooter!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it bad if like I can smell them through the screen?
yes.
Like, just look at some of these people.
They haven't bathed. Even, I mean, for way longer than a fucking year, too.
Now, hang on. Question. Is it called a scooter or is it called a rascal when you got someone who's morbidly obese, riding around on that four-wheel thing?
Well, between you and me, partner, we call him a wall Martian.
Doing a what now?
A wall Martian.
Walmart.
from Walmart?
A denizen of Walmart.
Yep.
It's the American way, people.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I'm sure these are the kind of people that typically frequent that establishment.
Oh,
So,
and speaking of
what
which,
did some of their signs say?
All
Pause
right, let's
off.
have a look.
You know,
Yeah, our cuffs are consensual. Okay, you got the little details like a Palestine flag in that person's hand.
and that say they're gonna be degenerates against fascists
that's
and
fun.
whatnot.
Yeah, stop
So,
kidnapping our neighbors.
all right. Hey, Joel, can we take a live comment from Boombox? Is that
All
why
right,
do
let's have a look.
most of these people look like drug addicts? You know,
Yeah, yeah, they do.
yeah.
Basement.
Let's just say, like one of the key features to become that way is that they did not have a strong parental figure in their lives.
Yeah, and they got infected by the woke mind virus. They
Yeah.
literally think that like there's fascism going on in America. That's hilarious.
So,
Unless it's coming from
Oh,
them,
take look,
because the left is
Avira.
more fascist, but it is what it is.
Avira, there is actual fascism going on in America. It's just not as big as these assholes tend to think it is.
It's
pretty
not the form that
much.
they
Well,
think it is. Yes, it's
Yeah,
not the
give me a
form that
sec.
they
ICE
think it is.
supporting criminals is not. Yeah, that's just the
No.
law of the land. Don't invade our country. Like, duh.
Yeah, but good grief, like the get
So
ups.
how many people, Jolt, do you think came to this? What, like 100 or so?
I
It looks like
mean,
they got a
this is
sizable crowd.
remember, you got to remember, this is Portland, Oregon that we're talking about. This is their this is
Oh, it's
home
already
this is
small.
the place that they feel most comfortable protesting in.
Mm.
But my
I love
goodness,
how
yeah,
some of them still have like the mask on, like they're still wearing the face diaper as like a
yes,
protest.
there, and
Look at
little
how many
top
of them
mask,
have it.
a tail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little bit disappointed that I did not see a single fursuit head, or whatever have you in that protest. Come on,
Yeah, right. It
come on,
was
step it
mostly
up.
kinksters. Yeah, you're right.
It looked like a standard protest, and that's the disappointing part because they should have had people, going out in all full force in fetish gear in order to, protest, but they didn't. So the whole poster thing was a lie.
And
No, it would have
not
gained more attention.
and not to mention the fact that to protest nowadays, it just means like you don't really stand for the things you protest for. You're only just there to get attention from the media for anything else. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm so special. Because like your parents never really fucking did give them attention, or did they?
Well, maybe some of these guys that were involved in this protest really did believe in these things because, they're brainwashed and they think that it's actually a good cause or something and they're just delusional. But I don't see any violence going on. They're just waving around their little signs, doing a march. Okay, that's actually fine with me. I really don't have a problem with this. I would have a problem with it if they did go more extreme and were having like fetish gear openly displayed in public, like wearing leather and a leash and shit, like in front of kids. That would be messed up. It seems like this is very tame, and honestly, I don't really have a big deal with this. If they want to go do their little march and shit, yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
It's not causing any problems.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
free speech, man. Whatever. I don't
in
like
all
it,
honest,
but that's their ideas.
I mean, the thing is about
There you go.
free speech is that you don't really agree with the things you say, but they do have at least the right to say it, right? Even though it's complete
Yeah,
cringe.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
so
now
I'm
if
not
you're
mad
someone
about the
like
certain thing.
us, if you're someone like us that disagrees with this, go find a wall, punch it, something that's like made of solid brick or granite or whatever, and then you
I
just walk
mean,
away.
well, could be
Yeah.
drywall too, but you're gonna be really good at
Drywall's
drywall.
going to turn around and cause damage. I mean, you're going to damage the wall, and that's not what you should be doing.
I mean, unless
hit
you
something that isn't going to break easily, like a
or
brick wall.
or you know what? You can also get a job at like demolition companies too.
Yeah. Well, you get used to swinging around a mallet pretty quickly.
Oh
Now-
yeah.
No, there are, and this is something we've actually spoken about before on this show. There are specific places you can go to just destroy shit as a therapy session. Like they
Rage
have clay pots
rooms.
and vases. Yes, the rage rooms, exactly. Yeah, we talked about that, where people can just break plates and shit and just destroy crap just to get out all that pent up anger, and it seems to be very effective. I don't think that's
Oh,
what they're
yeah.
doing here. It seems like they're just protesting. I don't know why they had to go with the whole kinkster like
Right,
fetishy sort of vibe, maybe just to get attention, I guess. But they
So,
could have just said, "Hey, we're just going to do a protest against ICE because we don't like what they do." Okay.
so the thing is they take like these fetish gears and they just implement it as their
as their
personality.
thing of choice, right? And even
Exactly.
Yeah,
then,
true.
you're right. Like it felt disappointing that it was absolutely tame because they weren't like they were. It feels like they were just holding back. You know, where are the friggin' thingos? Where are the harnesses? Where are the naked bodies? Where are the jock straps?
Maybe the
Don't give them too much
extremists don't like
attention.
not rocking up. Well,
Don't
maybe,
give them.
yeah.
Don't
Come on.
give it too many ideas.
No. You know, it's funny because you would see that stuff in a friggin' pride parade, and yet
Yep.
not a fucking protest.
It's just like the double
It's not
standards,
right.
right?
No.
Totally.
They weren't basically they weren't saying this isn't even my final form.
Yeah, you can only imagine just what kind of shit they're gonna pull up with for their final form, even too.
And the fact they had in their poster furries, someone with a fursuit head, and there was not a single fursuiter there. I mean, maybe there was. We just didn't see it on video. Maybe. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm sure a lot of furries would agree with this because ICE is, another boogeyman, right? And then you have your vapid causes like the Palestine stuff, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
free Palestine and all that crap.
Yeah, in
Jesus
that
Christ.
snippet we didn't get a lot of everything too. Like, no thingos, no Ukrainian flags, no whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
did their little
mean,
march down the street. Okay, hey, you know what? Good for you.
Just
You're not causing
yeah.
a ruckus.
yeah, pretty much. But I mean, the
Hey,
thing is, the moment people start shit, that's when things really, really hit the shit to bed there too.
now
Yeah, well,
You mean shit
thankfully it
hits the
didn't
fan?
happen.
here's something of interest though. Let's swap this thing to a bit more of a furry tack because clearly that protest did not have enough furries walking in suits and all of that. But here's something that while we're on the topic of gay fetishy stuff, this is something that my local fur group has actually printed for the upcoming gay Mardi Gras Dingo March. That here's all right. So let me just send it now. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, what in the world?
Now that
Where
is
was that
interesting.
printed?
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Yeah. My local fur group basically made all these prints out in the friggin' thing. What the heck are they gonna do to them? Put them on a float?
Or a poster, I don't know.
What are they printed on? Is that fabric or paper?
Vinyl, whatever it is. It's
Oh, vinyl.
one
Okay.
would think it's meant to stick on something.
Oh,
Or it could be rolled up
cars.
and like kind of used as like a banner. Well, it looks like it could be cut
Yeah,
out too, because
cars.
like there's
Yeah,
one, two,
no,
three, four, five.
you're not wrong though. Well, cars like they could actually be like a on a car graphic.
And if they got the money, public transport.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. The last thing you'd expect is just to see like furry stuff on like
And buses and trams down here in
Jesus
my
Christ.
fucking city. No.
What about those
Well,
the
imagine
billboards
seeing like a
too?
tiger like that, like on the bus. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. At least the tiger is fucking adorable. I would hug the shit out of that tiger.
Tough.
But like imagine all that stuff like billboards and whatnot too. Or better yet, what if then you got companies, who just have their mascot, like use AI to create their own, and now there's gonna be like all sorts of, I don't know, fucking billboards and that and whatnot too, and like some, dare I say, some near spicy stuff every now and then because of all the furry porn the AI has been trained on is probably gonna have like a not
What
necessarily
does furry
full on
porn
not safe for
AI
work
have to deal with posters? So I'm a little confused there.
because
Yeah, Joel.
AI
About like what?
AI is trained on the images that it's being fed. And so the
Right.
more
Yeah.
images that is being
So-
fed, the more it creates results that way. That's for one big reason as to why we got all the Disney Pixar stuff around too.
Yeah, no, I'm just confused.
But Joel, you said your local group made this. So what was it made for? Like, did they intend to cut these images out and then post them in certain
Yeah, and
places, or like
then
what was
I
the
put them
promotion?
on a friggin' parade float.
A
Oh, okay, so
parade
that's
float.
the idea.
Okay.
That's pretty much the
I
idea.
mean, it could also be
Hmm.
used for body pillows too. Come to think about it, but people are
Yeah,
gonna be
Oh,
people,
totally.
right?
totally.
Yeah, okay, it could be.
It's just
It-
that's just custom art for what it is, though. But still,
And custom art is on its way out because right now with AI, I mean, you don't really have to pay a digital artist for anything anymore. Currently, it's not 100%, so yeah, I guess you do. But honestly, man, I think it's on the way out, as you can pretty much almost generate anything you can imagine for free, which is crazy, and like within seconds too. So I think a lot of digital artists and animators are going to be out of work pretty soon.
hmm
Maybe not the people that print those vinyl things though. So
no,
your
Printing will
local
be the
group has a whole
next.
float and stuff.
because people will still need print media for all sorts for promotional stuff.
So
That's not going anywhere anytime soon.
just to
Even drawing
clarify,
too.
Joel. Just to clarify, Joel, were these AI pictures or were they
No,
actually done by
no,
an artist?
they were drawn by an artist.
Good, good. Yes, humans.
I mean,
Mhm.
to a degree too. I mean, if you think about it, sure, AI could be good in order to, dare I say, immortalize the style there too. This could be, let's say, one of the key good things that AI could provide the world. I'd say.
Yeah, there's definitely positives to it, and some negatives that affect people, specifically those in these types of careers that they see their jobs being lost now. But yeah, there's some
I
positives for
mean,
the rest of us.
I mean, honesty. I mean, Evira, these are the same kinds of people that laughed at us, saying that our jobs would be replaced by robots, but no, their jobs are being replaced with AI. So, what comes around goes around.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right,
All right.
got
So
any
we've
other live
got
comments before the next topic?
nah, at this point. I'd say we can move on to the next item on the show,
And what will
and
that
I think
be?
lovely. Yes. So the next item that we have on the show to take away from and switching entirely to a whole another different tack is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, good lord.
Yes.
The one tabletop game that does not shy away from drama.
Yes, and I know it's been a bit of a sore spot, especially when they released the last promotional promotional image thing
Why does Elon Musk needs
a while
Dungeons and
back.
Dragons to be racist? Huh. I wonder why. Not it's definitely not like you're at war or anything too, so you
See,
totally don't love your opposing side, right? Hey Vera,
what?
you
Hang
you,
on,
you
hang on.
really
Just stop for a minute. Just stop. Out of plain
uh,
old curiosity, what the fuck does Elon Musk and D&D have to do? Being in the same sentence, please. I'm curious here.
yeah, I
Okay,
mean
so
like what?
here's the
Does
thing.
Elon
Let's make
Musk
some
have
sense.
some sort of like stakeholder on like Dungeons
Oh,
and Dragons or fucking what, right?
No.
oh, let's read the article. See what
All
we
right,
got
so
here.
let me read this. Last November on X, Billionaire Tycoon Elon Musk told the toy company Hasbro to burn in hell. And so, okay, so Wizards had just released a book on the making of the game that was critical of some of its creators' old material. That would mean, like, for context, like the first edition, second edition of Dungeons and Dragons, or something like along those lines. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets to trash the geniuses who created Dungeons and Dragons. Musk wrote.
Wow, this guy is like a hardcore devoted nerd.
Hang on.
He's
Can
like,
you
you,
repeat
how
that?
dare you upon my franchise? No.
Oh boy, I can only imagine what Elon Musk would say
Hey,
about all
no,
the
Burn in
My Little
hell.
Well,
Pony.
let's see.
Hang on, Gil.
Yeah, that's what he
So
said.
hang on. You said burn in hell for what reason specifically?
specifically for trashing the geniuses who created the Dungeons and Dragons, and that right now the current custodians have noted have done this whole apologizing for all this stuff, like making all this sensitivity stuff, making that promotional
Hmm?
image like that we saw a while back ago, and And the book that
Yeah,
and it says the
remember when
book
they tried to
acknowledged,
make orcs racist?
some earlier
Oh,
iterations
great.
of the game relies on racist and sexist stereotypes
Jesus
and
Christ.
included a virtual catalog of insensitive and derogatory language. Things like like orcs and what have you. Like
So,
Mhm.
about that, if that's the case, then why the fuck did they make orcs into Mexican stereotypes too?
okay, so that's the thing, right? So let's keep reading. So apparently, for some fans, that's a problem. Fantasy and science fiction, with their imaginary cultures and creatures, their wars between evil monsters and honorable heroes, have always had a complex relationship with the complex concept of race, beginning with their foundational text.
Huh?
Well, and here we go. D&D would not exist without J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. Fantasy's seminal 20th century text we know, published in 1937. So basically, it's kind of an homage here, and we have a draft of his responses. If I am to understand what you are inquiring, whether I am of Jewish origin, I can only
Huh?
reply that I regret that I appear to have no ancestors of that gifted people. And then he expressed disgust to his British publisher. This is basically just Tolkien and talking about that. It doesn't have anything to do with Musk per se, but it's the influence
No,
about how
it's the
D&D came
whole,
to be.
like back in 1937, the compliance in German laws at the time. But
Right,
that's
right.
and yes, we kind of
Unfortunately.
know a lot of the things here. Of course, like it's kind of well known that Lord of the Rings was written for a view of Britain at the time, right? At the time of its
Mhm.
That's how Tolkien viewed it as.
Like
Well,
what?
he wanted it to be like the folklore of like Anglo-Saxon history, like a Western European ancient legendary history, kind of like that.
Yes, and
Well,
so
true. Because
here's
for
the thing.
one, the fact is, of course, of all we know about fancy creatures, unicorns, ogres, orcs, and whatever else, where did they originally come from? British folklore.
Exactly.
Wait,
Yes,
hang
and
on,
a
hang
lot,
on,
and
hang
a
on.
lot.
Isn't that thing the woke people turn around and mouth off about is how English history and doesn't have any like culture?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's what they're also trying to say. Like English history has no culture and all of that, and whatever have you.
That's a stupid statement. That's an ignorant, nonsensical statement that doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of culture. They're just stupid.
I mean, they're not just stupid, Elvira. They're just too sheltered, too misinformed, too brainwashed.
Yes. So let's keep reading on this thing. Unfortunately, a quote-unquote pernicious and unscientific race doctrine permeated the era in which the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings series that followed it were written, an era in which many Westerners believed that races shared particular natures, characteristics, and capabilities. Fat genetic determinism seeped into the books.
What the fuck?
True.
Fat
No,
That is-
you're right.
geneticism?
Sure.
That is
Elves are
yeah,
immortal. They're higher beings. Orcs are evil and bred for war. We know this. Okay.
We've noticed for fucking decades now. I mean,
Yeah.
how the fuck does it make anything special?
I guess they're trying to make a comparison to like, well, you can't stereotype peoples in our world because that's bad, and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
yeah, and they just I think part of it is also saying that they're just salty that orcs are basically always chaotic evil no matter what, no thingos, no exceptions, no buts. And
So,
it's
in summation of this article, was Elon Musk mad at Hasbro because they were caving to the woke bullshit and they're not sticking by what they originally started with, or like, what is he actually mad about?
well, trashing the vision of the original creators for one, and namely
That's it.
the past of the first edition and all of that, acknowledging they say that present day Hasbro is acknowledging more racism that the
Right.
first and second editions and all of that and the founders originally
Yeah, so he's
True,
just done with the
true.
woke bullshit. So are we all. So
I
are other
mean, yeah.
places around the world too.
Yeah, I mean, because then again, I mean, what does woke shit really do in the long run? Sure, you get your company will see like this huge profit margin, but then again, you just burn it all over nothing, right? And at the end of the day, Your franchise is fucked, probably dead, and so is your business. It's probably going to be fucked and dead.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
most normal people don't want that woke nonsense shoved down our throats every day. It's enough already. We get it. You're a dude in a dress. You're stunning and brave. Okay, get over yourself. Crap like that,
it's just a bunch of
It's
narcissistic
everywhere.
plays and
It's
whatnot.
too annoying.
Oh, me fucking light that. Oh, shite.
Now, here's where we're gonna put this a bit
There you
more
are.
into context as to what Dungeons and Dragons and all that defines it as race and all that. In the second edition rule book, stated that the game's references to race were not about race in the true sense of the word, like Caucasian, Black, Asian, etc. That's a human way of viewing it.
Hmm?
It is actually a fantasy species for your character: human, elf, dwarf, gnome, half elf, halfling. Each race is different. Each possesses special powers and has different lists of classes to choose from. Some races have fewer choices of character classes and are usually limited, and these restrictions reflect the natural tendencies of the races. Like dwarves
Yeah,
like war
perfect.
and fighting and dislike magic. For example, a halfling can become the best thief in the land but cannot become a great fighter.
Oh,
Yeah,
Huffling?
and that adapts for the game, like in the context of like the lore and the history of like how you actually play this and go about that whole fantasy world. Yeah, it makes total sense. So I don't see a problem there.
Yeah, a
Yes, why the
halfling.
fuck would
Yeah,
that be a problem?
yeah. It's representative of their unique, culture, tradition, customs, and all of that. Dwarves like war, forgery, and all, smithing instead of magic, and that
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah, cool. All right.
And
And of
a
course,
whole other thing, like some people got salty about. Here's another little tidbit too, like in the influence is as in the book, certain characters' fundamental traits were determined by their race.
oh
For
great.
example, a dwarf couldn't do magic. An orc was dumb and violent. An elf couldn't be ugly. And
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
mean, that's it. This is what people don't understand. It's a fantasy. It's all made up. It's a magical world. It is not our reality. That's it.
There's a
You can
huge
either like it or not. Don't like it. Yeah, whatever.
if there's a huge reason as to why fantasy is like, well, let's say handicapped for one is for one, a lot of corpo woke shit bullshit greed just to make some shit that some people paid money to do that. Okay, good. But the problem is that it doesn't just stop there. It just keeps on going and going and going, and then they come up with excuses like, "Oh, because it's the new, it's to the current year and blah 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 blah." And then it goes downhill. Like for example, like look at Star Wars too, right? Like the takeover for the fandom
Oh, of
say,
course.
"Oh, the new Star Wars is meant, for your fandom, well not too." So what the fuck happened later on? Their stocks are just going way fucking down, aren't they?
I thought they were going
Yeah,
down
I'm pretty
because they can't
sure.
make a good story.
True.
bit of both,
They
actually.
cannot.
They're they're going down because they can't make a good story. They can't do all this sort of stuff and whole lot of other reasons.
So Elon is just annoyed at Hasbro for pretty much caving into all the woke bullshit, right? Like they're actually giving into the comparisons that the haters on Twitter are making. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Elon's not
sure.
wrong. Of course, he's going to be upset. Now, if he's upset about it, he's voicing his opinion. A lot of people do care about what Elon Musk has to say. The richest dude on the planet, whenever he makes a post, people read it. So if he's like, "Burn in hell, Hasbro," then okay, maybe Hasbro might want to do something.
Well, I mean, for one, his status, it really doesn't matter for a lot too. But even then, let's to be honest with you, Elon Musk kind of did overreact a little bit too. I wouldn't really know, say personally, I wouldn't really know, like say go to hell openly too. But well, then again, he could have said something far worse too, right?
True. But he is a tad unhinged. Now he has autism as well. But he's also like the richest man on Earth, so I think he can pretty much say anything he wants to with zero repercussions. It doesn't matter to him. He can literally
he's-
buy countries.
He's the type of person
that's
with the
the
money
point.
to be able to turn around and take you to court and win through literally exhausting your
Mhm.
financial resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll buy your house.
And then you owe
Well, no.
Elon Musk rent.
It's crazy what you can do with that kind of
Now, the last
with that kind of
thing
money
that
and power.
Yeah, the last thing that did say, just to highlight the whole thing, just to drive this point home about where does Elon Musk into all of this, was that was that they basically applied the whole Dungeons and Dragons things with the whole race things because somebody got salty about how a lot race in the human context as we know it is rooted in biological reality, such as why does one certain racial group commit the highest amount of crime statistics in the United States, for example, and why are they like the lowest percentage of applicants in higher education if you are using the metric of intelligence.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're talking
Mhm.
about like how affirmative action and DEI and stuff like that works in America right now, or much of the West, yeah, it's unfortunate reality, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
And and if you were to apply that sort of thing in in a fantasy setting, like transpose it like reality to fantasy, it would argue that creating an African American character as a wizard would be a no-go.
No, I don't think that's true because it's a
No,
fantasy world.
that wouldn't
And you want.
necessarily be true, but there are certain people who unironically would believe that would be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the franchise, depending on the world, how the magic system works. No, I don't think
Yeah, but
most
that's
people
not
think like that.
no. But at the end of the day, this is a fantasy lens we're viewing it in, not a human lens. So
Yeah.
that would just be that would be as much of a stretch as to say, so and so human race can't be so and so because they're not orcs.
Even then, I mean, like to even imagine that Elon Musk is rich and probably creative enough that I mean, not only did he make Teslas, but I bet he it's not really too far off his reach to create his own tabletop games to probably. Well, for one, be the most base and probably the most fucked up thing that you could ever see in a tabletop gaming session
Yeah,
too, right?
I feel like that time has passed, with the whole collectible card games, stuff like that, like the whole
Yeah.
CCGs, that
Oh my
sort of
god!
passed
If
back in like
Vera,
the mid to late 90s. Yeah, we're not going to be coming out with anything more than that.
oh jeez,
That is
if
settled.
Vera. The thing is that you might have not have realized too, but from what I've seen too, is some of the some of the card games like Pokemon, for example, too. Some people would literally kill each other over it. Not to mention, I mean, what the fuck they would do over Yu-Gi-Oh too.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. Yeah,
That's another one
Jinx.
too. Yeah. Eventually, I mean, because like the tabletop
Yeah,
games is making a comeback because for one, as much as we love video games, we have to admit that they're just way too polluted with like corpo shit into this and that, woke shit, blah 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 blah, whatever
anyway.
have you.
When-
Like for example, mod
Oh, that's a
fucking.
good segue into the final topic actually about games,
Oh
being
yes,
censored and shit.
but I
Right.
mean, like
And
we said before too, like there's been like Mod Nexus, which has been corporized like, oh, we will moderate what kind of content you put in your games or whatever have you too. But
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. It
as
has to be
we,
woke. It has to align with an idea. I know.
but
yeah,
as we all
you
know,
know, yeah.
by human nature, the more I mean, like people are gonna find ways to have their ideas to just come about or whatnot too.
Yeah.
Oh, like for example, too, like for example, in Fallout 4, hey, I mean, you never know. You could join the Allies, you can join the commies, you can join the Nazis, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. You can have an army full of BDSM gear soldiers, right? I mean, you know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean. Like with mods, anything is possible. But right now, that's that's a whole nother segue into a whole nother thing, which is not set for what we got next.
Of
And what we got
course.
next is a this next item is basically regarding creative vision and what have you.
Uh,
And so And so we have to applaud a country that's basically taking back their whole creative vision, and that would be Japan.
That's right. A nation that said no to the woke West.
And to give it a bit of
That's right.
context, they have had to institute a whole policy of no interference, and a lot of game companies, as a result, have had to have to lay off employees in the core in the where the plague is setting its rod in, like in the United States and Europe. When I'm talking mainly about Square Enix, that has had to do this sort of thing.
I mean, was it ever surprised nowadays?
No, so
Yeah, it is a little surprising because now the pendulum is swinging back to like the normal people that are so sick and tired of all the woke bullshit. Yeah, now entire nations are fighting back too against all this influence.
Yeah, so just as a quick to give you a bit of context and background, Square Enix, one of Japan's most well-known game developers, is laying off people in the UK and in the US to consolidate development in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
right. So this was an effort in order to get rid of or kind of avoid Western influence and censorship on any kind of content that they want to create. Anything that the West sees, quote unquote, problematic, for their SJW sort of.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, for a couple of things too. Sure that there's a lot of good Western influences, but on the other hand, we also can't deny the fact that they're just, let's say, corrupted and infected by the woke mind virus and whatnot too. So until things improve, I mean, it's better off, just to cut ties, of course, with the diseased and whatnot too. That in order to at least make good games. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. That's exactly what Japan is doing. They're like, nope. You know what? We're kind of done with this. We want to do our own thing. We're not going to be harassed and bullied by these, cry bullies online. Not going to happen anymore. We want less Western influence of all your woke shit, and we're just going to make our own content. And
Which,
people
hey,
love.
Which I mean,
I found what I was looking for.
Oh yeah, but because I mean, let's be honest as well too. Oh, what in the world?
Here it is.
New Japanese
policy.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Creative freedom for anime, manga, and video games.
Well, if anyone's sort of had their eye on things in Japan, they would have noticed that anime and games have been a bit of a problem lately because artists have been stating, at least the last couple of years, that they've got foreign entities wanting to change the way their material is being made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean,
now, that has been a problem for the last couple of years. In fact, I think Sony tried to do this too when they tried to censor a game that was misogynistic. I think we talked about this a few months ago, if I recall. But yeah, stuff like that. But like other companies that are based originally from Japan, but like they outsource to like Western countries to do their content, even in translations too. Like the companies they outsource for translations, they make it seem more,
family friendly,
not exactly
and whatnot.
What they were saying. They've had problems with that for a while.
They misrepresent like the literal language translation.
The thing is, is that the woke shit. I mean, it sabotages, like to make things way more. Well, dare say family friendly when there's no need for it to be, and also because of that, I mean, like there's a lot of lost potential that. Well, let's be honest. That many things. I mean, like that. In order to appease a certain percentage of the audience, right?
Yeah, Gil, you're kind of right because it's under the guise of family friendly, quote unquote. But what it really is, it's political activism. It's not censorship, to make it look more wholesome. It's more about how do we spin the narrative. That's what they're going for, and that's why these people in Japan are not for it.
Yeah.
Now, and so the Japanese ministry have the Japanese Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry have set out a bunch of creative guidelines to in the hopes of assisting the development of manga, anime, and video games. And the public feedback on this sort of effort has made some revelations here.
Oh, quite
Consumers
literally
had
too.
three main demands: refrain from interfering in or commenting on the contents of the works it supports, reduce the proportion of government support that goes to intermediaries, and increase the share that directly reaches those engaged in the creation and dissemination of works.
I can get behind that too. I mean, I highly agree. Because
Yeah.
again, another catch is about that stuff is that your works. I mean, they get sabotage under the agenda for wokeness or family friendliness or whatnot too. And I mean, for of course, a live comment from Hershakal, it says, "Not family friendly. These people hate families." And for that, I'd say you would
True.
be and for that, I'd say you'd be 100% correct on the mark on that one.
Oh. Do you guys remember that one time where McDonald's Japan, tweeted out a wholesome video of a Japanese family enjoying McDonald's?
Yes.
And
Yeah, that was fun.
Also, yeah, another thing is that the thing is about Japanese media. Yes, the sexualization to a degree might be a staple in the Japanese media, whatnot too, which is fine, right? The fan service and all that stuff. I mean, that's their culture, and we shouldn't dictate at all to what they do. Except, of course, the
yeah,
characters drawn are 18 and older too. You don't want Interpol up your
now
ass.
here's the thing.
And another thing too. Wait, I'm almost done. And another thing is that if these woke shit activists keep on pressuring Japanese artists over and over again, we've seen it before, and we know for a fact that the Japanese are not shy to just make some of the most racist content we've ever seen.
Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jolt, I mean, I got something to show you here too. Let me just fish it up over here too, so I could show you. Where are you?
Right. So, especially after Japan just elected their newest leader, who is apparently part of a metal rock band or something. She's a big fan of Trump. She's a
Yeah, that's right.
nationalist. That's great.
Mhm.
So, all right. Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Japan's basically,
I'm sure Shinzo Abe is smiling down upon her from heaven.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Also, here's one, Jolt. I mean, I'm not too sure what you think about this one, but here's one which, let's just say, from all we know, it's the tamest one so far.
All right.
There's
Okay,
one.
Let's humor this one here. I know Japan is basically can
There
go,
we go.
can go hardcore. I trust it.
Oh,
This one.
trust me. I mean, this is just nothing compared to what the Japanese
All right.
they can do and what they are willing to do. Here's another one too that I
Right.
also sent you.
So,
That one is
something
actually for the
else.
Japanese government.
Here's a picture of a bunch of monkeys basically inhaling and lighting up bananas as if, while living like a savage in every way.
The thing is that is tame compared to what Japan could unleash upon the world too.
That's pretty cool. Is that
What-
like just a random meme from some Japanese guy in his basement or something, or is it
I
from
don't
like an
think that's the
anime,
I
a comic,
mean,
manga, whatever?
I have the
Judging
feeling that would actually be from an actual
anime.
screenshot from an actual anime.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's
well,
pretty
like
funny.
I said, whatnot too. I mean, the Japanese are not shy from backing off, from this kind of content. In fact, they can go from there to so much worse too. Wait a moment. Didn't there was like on Twitter there was like the Pokemon trainer Nessa, right? And because her skin had a darker complexion than the other ones too, there was one Japanese artist that made her into like let's just say a monkey furry, a monkey fursona. There you go. Let's put it that way, right? And people fucking lost their shit.
Now, on
Yeah.
the official sort of thing, like
Okay, I'm gonna look
when it
at it.
comes to what's it called, to actual things that Japan is willing to to commercially release, like your manga, anime, to global markets, I 100% will say they
My
can
bad.
they've known for doing like lots of
Oh
hardcore
my god.
things that people in the West would be a lot shy about. And you are absolutely right.
Quite literally.
And it's crazy that now it's just taken a lot of things like, it's like the satisfaction of Japanese properties and,
Oh my
Visa
god.
card clamping down on, you know, on certain Japanese content. And of course, the election of the new prime minister to just kind of drive this forward.
And also,
Yeah.
I just found the image over there too. I don't know if you're willing to show it. I mean, but like,
It's
you get the idea.
Look, I get the idea. I get the idea. It's the Japanese know. They know.
Oh yeah, and they
And
are
honestly,
definitely.
I'm just kind of glad that they're basically going back, taking it home. I guess now all that's left would be for to Sony to return their headquarters back to Japan, like away from Los Angeles, back to Japan, and reconsolidate their development there.
And of
Back to
course,
Mumbai.
Yeah.
take their years to just recover from all the woke shit bullshit, right?
Right.
Well,
right.
I think that's more up to the consumers. And if they change their leadership and they get rid of the purple-haired wackadoodles, then yeah.
I mean, that's part of it too, and also not to mention the fact that, I mean, like, to return to Sony that we used to know, PlayStation, televisions, electronics, and all that good stuff too.
Yeah. Well.
Exactly.
My goodness. We have any more live comments?
Not that
There's
much,
always live
but
comments.
But
Always.
alas, I'm very much satisfied, regardless of how it all
Okay.
turned, and all that.
Well,
Yeah.
So,
there was one more brief thing I wanted to discuss. Of course, not last week, the week before was Halloween for Apocalypse, the Halloween convention in the United States,
mhm.
which I went
Hey.
to.
Yeah,
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, it was super fun. Oh my goodness. So I pre-registered in September, so like about a month or so before the con, and I was able to get a connecting room with a bunch of my buddies, and it was a good time.
Oh, I
So
bet.
I went as, of course. Oh, dude, it was fantastic. Because I got my fursuit, Candy Corn Doggo, back in back in 2016 from Sorrel Pandoth. So I got him. What was it? 9 years ago. It's been 9
Holy
years since
shit.
I've been to Fur Park. So this
9
is
years.
from, if you can see the camera here. Yeah, this is my badge from 2023. Fur Park. And we have the Fursuit Games, which I was in the winning team, the green team.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think that was in what, 20... Does it say the date? Yeah, whatever. 2016, I think this was. Nice. Anyways, so got there on Thursday, and I was drumming with about 5 people. I got my the event booklet and all that, all the fun things
Of
to
course
do.
you
Of
would.
course, oh yeah, well, dude, of course, yeah. I want to get my physical media. So we have some of my friends were super sponsors that were running panels. You can see here,
Funnily
and here
enough.
is.
Funnily
Oh,
enough.
so I was also in the fursuit parade. Now I did not go as Candy Corn Doggo for the fursuit parade because I just got a new fursuit. And I wanted to kind of show that off because, she doesn't really have any experience out in the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I brought Candy Corn Doggo out on Sunday at Furpak, but for most of the con, I was in my other fursuit. And I got my, this thing. I was the 466th fursuiter.
God damn, look at that.
That's right. And my roommate, he was number 499. So I'm guessing there was over 500 fursuiters there, which is gnarly. I was attendee there. Yay. Number 3,000. Wait. You can see it.
Not gonna say it.
3,308. All right, well. They said there was over 3,100 people that attended the con, which was pretty big. Because last time I was there, I think it was only about 2,700. So they definitely
and now It's pretty
It's up
crazy
quite
now.
a bit.
It's figures in 3,000, and I guess the whole ratio, the suitors to attendees ratio is going up by the by the percentage point
Yes,
slowly.
that is actually a good point, Jolt, because FurPoc is basically known as a party con. Like conventions, they have like different things and stuff, but like FurPoc like is a party con. And I would say, yeah, they were definitely a higher ratio of fursuiters here than I would think even Anthrocon, because we had about 3,100 people show up. Even though my badge says 3,300, I think maybe about a couple hundred people didn't actually stay the whole time. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But in the fursuit like parade or do you have that picture I sent you of like the group photo?
It's huge. Give me a moment, and I'll see what I can do for
Mm-hmm.
you. But
Okay,
I
great.
do.
Yeah. So the group photo, we had well over 500 people there. It was a pretty big event, but it was outside. It was cool breeze. It was very nice. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to come back to FurPuck because I didn't go there last year because I had work and stuff, and I just started my new job. So it's not like I could take off 4 days, just starting 2 weeks ago. Probably wouldn't be a good
Of
idea, right?
course.
I don't have the group photos exactly, but I think I've got something for you for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As a proof of thing, like you know what, it is there. It is real. It's happening.
No,
Oh
yeah.
my god. If
So,
happiness
yep,
had an
that was
image,
right
that's what it
after
looks like.
Yeah, that was right after the group photo, and we were all kind of just walking around. Yeah, Jolt, I think I did send you the photo.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Another
I can
thing,
find it.
yeah. Also, two things I gotta say too. First off, is just a live
Yeah.
comment from Herr Shackle again. Perfect plate for a Van de Graaff generator. And also the Oreo Otter also calls, your first with a cute suit, which it is a cute suit.
Oh,
And
thank
last
you.
but not least,
Aw.
yeah, one of the people did mention. I mean, you did mention about like physical media too. Did we actually get
Hmm?
to talk about the Steam's console too?
That's more like a
What?
brand new PC. A Steam, yes, the Steam box is the one last thing we did
Yes.
if time permitted.
I mean,
I honestly can't. Okay, I really can't wait until more comes out about the Steam box.
oh, quite literally.
That's all I have to say about it.
But one thing is that I kind of suspect about all this stuff too is there is actually a huge chance that Steam might jump into the console market. Hopefully, they might make their own like PlayStation, Xbox, but of course doesn't need to require to log in every single fucking time for one. Like selling CDs at GameStop or whatever else. I mean, hopefully that's in the future too. Because
Gil,
oh, what?
I'm half out of it, but I'm aware that Steam already have a console.
Oh, I know that
It's
too.
just
But I'm saying,
portable.
well, I know that. But I'm saying is that I can see the opportunity for Steam to basically turn themselves into the next Microsoft if they so wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what if Steam OS became another, like Windows or Chrome OS, Chromebook? You know what I mean? You know what I mean,
Sure
right,
he
Joel?
is.
Here we go. Here's what we're looking at. Yeah, if Steam decided to go all in on an operating system, that's very much possible.
Well, look at that.
But there we go. Steam OS and what have you. Of course, like what we're looking at, the Steam box is of course a little mini machine, a small box, if you will. That's just like that. You've got all these
Hmm.
ports, big. Power. Computer that's powerful enough, and right out the box actually is able to play
What
all the
the
best
hell?
games of the era.
There's an LED strip. Yeah, no shit. But also at the same time, the dude just changed the faceplate. Says, quite interesting.
Yeah,
And it's a PC. Oh my fucking god! I knew we were going down that route.
it has to be. Steam is a PC thing, first and foremost, but it supports being able to play on your to be hooked up on your TV and played as a console game. You just hook up your controller.
I love the animations they used.
Yeah. That's just too damn adorable. I just get the feeling as well too, like that Steam is only getting warmed up with this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now, who does this sort of thing appeal to? Like more like prospective first-time PC buyers who want the ease and comfort of their own PC without without the hassle and complexity of building your own first PC.
So traditionally, gaming consoles they use analog sticks, right? Steam they like to go with touchpads, which I mean, if it works, it fucking works, right?
hmm
And what else? Then we also got
I think that's
a
it
couple
then.
of
So
things.
last thing what we do need to show you, we finally found it, Orange Doggo. We finally found the group photo of Apocalypse.
Yay!
Hey,
The group
he
photo of
found it.
Apocalypse.
Bro found gold.
Yep. Bro found gold.
Let's see. Oh, hell yeah.
It was a huge turnout. Look at that, man. This is up on the hill. Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah. It's amazing, too.
I'm in the middle, right, all the way on the end, like I'm on the edge. I'm standing right in front of, I think, a white and brown eagle or a bird
Eagle.
or something.
A griffin.
I'm a smudge in there somewhere. It's a little blurry, but I'm in there somewhere.
Don't worry. Once we get our hands on a high resolution picture, we're gonna play Where's Candy
Yeah.
Corn.
Yeah,
Hey,
totally
I mean,
gotta
that could
find
be.
my orange doggo.
Is that the next Where's Wally series?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Well, when it comes to fursuit, you could probably make a whole Where's Wally book out of fursuit parade group pictures.
Oh, quite literally.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm glad you had a great time at Apocalypse. You had the party of a time.
Oh, I had such a blast. It was so great to see all my friends again. And I saw another one of our buddies, Trenty. He's a raider too.
Hey.
Hi Trenty, if you're listening.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been a couple years since I've seen him, so it was nice to hang out. Yeah, it was a really good time. I went to the rave, of course, at night. That was fun. Did the fursuit parade. I didn't get any like artwork from people. I did buy a few stickers, but
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
custom.
there is a lot of blue there, that's for sure.
It's a very popular
Blue,
Yeah,
color.
the
blue
diva,
and white too. Yeah.
Yeah, who can blame
Let's
them?
start
It is a very
65. This
popular-
okay?
But the weather was perfect. Like it was about, I'd say maybe 60 degrees out, little bit of a breeze, and perfect clear sky. Like it was great fursuiting weather. Definitely. Very, very happy about that because it could have been raining. Some years it has, so, but it was good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A nice little boop from the candy corn doggo.
All right, so that's all the time we've got for the week. So, who'd like to make up a quick closing statement? Sum it all up.
I'll go first, I guess. I mean, for one, of course, I had myself quite a bit of a mouthful of whiskey, which, hey, makes it all the more fun. But on the other hand, too, is, what the
Oh
fuck?
no!
Now you're
Gotta
going to
make this
jail.
quick.
Someone got a wanted level
Sorry.
star. But yeah, with
Yeah.
AI and with AI and whatnot too is the thing is, it doesn't take too much to think just what kind of shit people in general are gonna cook up. And on the other hand, sometimes as we've seen before in the past, sure, some people might try to put some safeguards and you can only follow certain agendas, rules about this and that, and you do know for a fact. People are gonna fuck with it, right? It's like nowadays it might as well just be part of human DNA to fuck with things, right? But hey, fucking around is human, finding out is divine, right?
Okay.
Yeah, especially with AI too. Now, of course, though, too, with the Steam box and whatnot too. Yeah, of course, I'm amazed by it too. But of course, as we all know, eventually, I just get the feeling too that Steam might become the next Windows because, unfortunately, Windows 11, all the bullshit that's been going on too. It shouldn't be much of a surprise nowadays, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, you like some of these companies. They got some really good potential too, but of course, it's only as good until the woke just comes along, just royally fucks it all up too, right? Sick.
Yeah.
All right. Noble.
Well, today was a fun little slap together, but I've already given my opinion on everything, and right now I've got a headache.
Of course, I mean,
It's a bit much of everything. I'll say that much. And Avira.
Alrighty. Well, Halloween was really fun for me. Like I said, Furpok was great. I'm glad I was able to come back this year and see all my friends, get to do all the things. That was super fun. I didn't get to tell you guys that the pumpkins I carved, I did save the seeds and I made some roasted pumpkin seeds and then like roasted pumpkin slices. That came out great. I do that every year. So I like cooking. You know, it's fun to do.
of course.
Aside from that, yeah, Furpok and Halloween was super fun for me. And I have to say about Japan, yeah, they're just continually impressing me. I'm very happy for Japan, like the direction they're going. They already have a new base leader, and it seems like, yeah, they're done. And it kind of does echo what Elon Musk said too, because he's like, you know what, his opinion, he's just a dude with an opinion, right? But he happens to be a dude with an opinion that has like $400 billion or some kind of crazy shit like that. Like, so when he says something like that affects markets. So that's something important to consider. If he's done with D&D and he's kind of like, what the fuck is all this obsession about race? Yeah, you know, I think it's about time people kind of wake up and get back to
Yeah.
what gaming is supposed to be, an escape from reality, just like the fandom.
The thing is,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
to
aside
add
from
a
that, I just want to say thanks for having me back on again, guys. I know I'm not here all the time because I got other family stuff going on, but, you know, dealing with that. I hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween, and damn, I guess I'll see you all next week after Thanksgiving, right then, right?
Absolutely. You know, that's
of
what we got to
course.
look forward to
Yeah.
next. Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
The
And of
All
thing,
right. Oh, I
course,
can't wait for
what
that.
you got to look forward to
Mhm.
next, of course, is listening to good old us. And
No,
for
of
right
course.
now,
Yeah.
you can always find our episodes on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Cloud.fm, iHeartRadio, BitChute, and more. And that's all we have for the week. Farewell, and we shall see you next time.
And until then, woke shit is not part of American culture. It is anti-American
Bye.
communist bullshit.